Mark Steyn is the best-selling author and really the best guest on TV and joins us tonight. So here's yet another example, Mark, of them accusing you of what they're doing. Are they not aware that they're doing this?
I think Hillary Clinton is totally unaware when she says that, you know, you run the best campaign and all the rest of it. She's actually clutching at straws as to why the inevitable candidate did not win. But this is really the flip side of what you were talking about with Molly just now, because these two stories run in parallel. The Democrats essentially provide political cover for all these FBI types monkeying around, wiretapping and surveilling the opposition. Because if the Democrats didn't lend it political cover, we would all see it for what it is, the deep state gone rogue. Right. At the same time, the deep state's investigation of George Papadopoulos and co. provides cover for the Democrats as to why Trump's victories, Republican victories, are never legitimate. So in a sense, these two things operate on twin tracks and support each other. But when you have someone like Stacey Abrams actually saying, we don't need to concede anymore because this entire system is oppressive and out to get us, the Democrats are coming close, actually, to making politics entirely impossible. And when you do that, it doesn't actually leave much else except civil war. So by delegitimizing this process, they are actually playing with matches.
When you say that the election is illegitimate because the system's illegitimate, because the founding documents are illegitimate, because the people who wrote them were racist, at a certain point, aren't you really saying, like, I don't need to play by your rules, I'm just going to seize power when I can?
Well, Stacey Abrams' argument is, unless I win, the election was rigged. Right. And Hillary Clinton, who is a far more senior figure than Stacey Abrams, actually came close to saying that on stage in Los Angeles. Because I didn't win, the system must be rigged. And actually, when I read that Nancy Pelosi thing, I don't think Trump is like that at all. I think if Trump were to lose narrowly, he'd sound off on Twitter. He'd say the presidency is for losers. Living in the White House was so degrading after you've lived in Trump Tower. I'm going to build a fabulous new Trump resort in Kazakhstan. Screw you all. He'd have a ball with, if he lost, he'd have a ball and he'd be gone. But what the Democrats have done for the last 2 years, in particular Hillary Clinton, it's Hillary Clinton's refusal to lose, tied to what we've been talking about with all these deep state guys going rogue, in alliance with foreign intelligence agencies, eavesdropping, monitoring, trying to entrap American citizens. These two crimes are actually the same crime, and one half supports the other half.
Very smart, as always. Mark Steyn, thank you.
Thanks, Tucker. Great being with you.